Hey, coin collectors! Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're uncovering the story behind a coin that you may have come across without even realizing its true value, the 2005 D Mint Mark Washington quarter. And guess what? Some of these coins are worth an absolute fortune, potentially millions of dollars. So, what makes this coin so special, and how can you tell if you've hit the jackpot? Let's get right into it. 2005 Washington quarter, the basics. First things first, let's talk about the basics. The 2005 D quarter is part of the State Quarter series, a program launched by the U.S. Mint that ran from 1999 to 2008. Each year, quarters featured different designs representing individual states. For 2005, we have 5 designs honoring California, Minnesota, Oregon, Kansas, and West Virginia. But what makes this specific D Mint Mark quarter so special is its rarity in certain conditions and era varieties, which can make these coins worth way more than face value. The D Mint Mark means it was struck at the Denver Mint, and if you've got one in pristine condition or with rare errors, you might just be looking at a coin worth millions. Why some 2005 D quarters are worth millions? So, what exactly makes the 2005 D Mint Mark quarter so valuable? It boils down to 2 main factors: condition and errors. Let's break them down. 1. Condition, MS, mint state, and grading. First, condition. If your 2005 D quarter is in mint state or uncirculated condition, meaning it looks as pristine as the day it was struck, its value increases dramatically. Grading companies like PCGS or NGC assign grades to coins based on their condition. A perfect MS 70 grade, the highest possible, can make a coin skyrocket in value. Graded coin slabs showing MS 70 examples. But it's not just about a shiny, uncirculated coin. You also need to be on the lookout for those rare varieties and errors. Error coins, the million-dollar jackpot. Now, the real excitement begins when we talk about error coins. These are coins that were struck incorrectly at the mint, and collectors absolutely love them. The 2005 D quarter has been known to feature some serious minting errors that can make it worth a ton of money. Close-up of a quarter showing a striking error or misprint. Some known errors include double dies, off-center strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchets. These types of errors are rare and make your coin highly desirable in the collector's market. Alright, now you're probably wondering, has anyone actually sold a 2005 D Mint Mark quarter for millions of dollars? Yes, they have. Quarters in flawless condition, or with rare error varieties, have been auctioned off for astronomical amounts. Auction house listing for a high-grade or error 2005 D quarter. For example, a high-grade MS 68 2005 D Kansas State quarter once sold for over $6,000, and error varieties have fetched even higher prices. Some collectors have been known to pay up to 6 figures for rare, high-grade quarters. In very rare circumstances, if a highly significant error or pristine mint condition is discovered, the coin's value can climb even higher, potentially into the millions. So, how do you know if your 2005 D Mint Mark quarter is the rare gem everyone's looking for? Here's a quick checklist: is it uncirculated or in pristine condition? If yes, consider getting it graded. Examine the coin under magnification for any doubling, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. If you suspect you've got a rare find, send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll give you an official grade, which is essential for determining the coin's true value. Visual demonstration of someone inspecting a coin with a magnifying glass. Even if your coin doesn't have errors, if it's in great condition, it could still be worth way more than face value. So there you have it. The 2005 D Mint Mark Washington quarter is not just another coin in your collection, it could be worth a small fortune. Whether you've got a rare error coin or one in flawless condition, it's always worth checking. Who knows? That 25-cent coin in your pocket could make you a millionaire. Have you ever held a 1776 to 1976 bicentennial quarter in your hand and wondered, could this be worth millions? Well, you're in for a treat today. In this video, we're going to dive into the fascinating history, unique design, and the surprising value of this iconic coin, especially the ones with the coveted D mint mark. Let's find out if you could be holding on to a fortune. The 1776 to 1976 bicentennial quarter was minted to celebrate America's 200th birthday. It's not just any quarter, it represents a significant moment in U.S. history. The reverse of the coin, designed by Jack L. Ahr, features a colonial drummer and a torch encircled by 13 stars, symbolizing the original 13 colonies. The obverse, or front, still features the familiar bust of George Washington. But it's the unique 1776 to 1976 date that sets this quarter apart. Now, you might be wondering about that D mint mark. This indicates that the coin was minted in Denver. While the bicentennial quarters were also minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, and San Francisco, S mark, the Denver Mint produced millions of these coins. But here's where things get interesting. Some of these D mint mark coins have rare characteristics that make them worth a lot more than face value. Most bicentennial quarters are worth just 25 cents, but there are exceptions. Coins in perfect uncirculated condition, graded MS67 or higher by professional coin grading services, are incredibly rare, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. In fact, the highest graded bicentennial quarters with the D mint mark can fetch anywhere from thousands to even millions at auctions. That's right. A perfect, mint condition bicentennial quarter with the D mint mark sold for a whopping $6 for 62 at an auction. And as these coins become rarer over time, their value could continue to rise, so who knows what the next sale could bring. Now, if you're thinking about digging through your pocket change or old coin collection, here are a few key things to look out for. This means the coin must be in near perfect condition, with no signs of wear. A sharp, clear strike with all details visible, especially on the colonial drummer and torch, even the smallest scratches or marks can reduce the value significantly. Coins graded MS67 or higher are what collectors are after. The closer to perfection, the better. If you think your bicentennial quarter has what it takes to be a high-value coin, the next step is to get it professionally graded. Services like PCGS and NGC are the go-to organizations for coin grading. They'll assess the condition of your coin and give it an official grade, which can make all the difference when it comes to value. While grading does cost a small fee, it's a necessary step if you want to maximize the potential value of your coin. Another factor that plays into the value is rarity. While millions of these quarters were minted, finding one in pristine condition today is becoming harder. Collectors are always on the lookout for these gems, and with fewer of them available in top condition, the value only goes up. So, could your 1776 to 1976 bicentennial quarter with the D mint mark be worth millions? It all depends on its condition, rarity, and whether it has been graded as a high-quality coin. Even if it's not $1 million find, these quarters still hold a lot of historical significance and are highly sought after by collectors. So, go check your coin collection, you might just be holding onto a piece of history that's worth a fortune. We're diving deep into the world of the 1981 P. Washington quarter. Could this common-looking coin be hiding a value worth millions? Well, you might be surprised by what we uncover. The Washington quarter has been an iconic part of American currency since 1932, featuring the first U.S. president, George Washington. But not all quarters are created equal, and some have gained extraordinary value due to rare features or errors. Let's start with a little history. The 1981 Washington quarter was minted in Philadelphia marked with the letter P. Over 601 million asterisk of these coins were produced in that year, making it a very common coin in circulation. So why are we even talking about this? The answer lies in its potential errors and high-grade condition for many collectors, a 1981 quarter can become extremely valuable if it falls into one of these two categories. Errors are what make certain coins stand out from the rest. And sometimes, these mistakes by the US Mint turn an ordinary coin into a rare collectible. Look out for errors such as, when the design is accidentally stamped twice, causing a doubling effect. Where the coin's design is not properly aligned, resulting in a shifted image. Where a portion of the coin is missing due to an incomplete strike. If you find one of these errors on your 1981 P quarter, you might just be holding onto a mini fortune. Even if your quarter doesn't have a rare error, its condition can skyrocket its value. A coin's grade refers to its physical condition. The better the grade, the more it's worth. The grading scale ranges from good, G, all the way to mint state, MS, 70, which is practically flawless. Now, for a 1981 P quarter to be worth thousands, even millions, it must be in high mint state condition. We're talking MS 65 or higher. Pristine coins like these are rare because most quarters get worn down in circulation. A graded MS 65 or better quarter has sold for thousands at auction. Let's talk money. In recent years, high-grade 1981 P quarters have fetched incredible prices at auction. Coins with top-tier grading or rare mint errors have been sold for as much as $7,000 to $10,000. Some collectors believe that a coin in perfect MS 70 condition could sell for even more. So, how do you know if your 1981 P quarter is worth big bucks? Follow these steps. Look for mint errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or any unusual features. Does your quarter look brand new, or is it worn down? Coins in mint state will have a sharp design and no scratches. If you think your coin has potential, have it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC to know its true value. Who knew that a small quarter from 1981 could be worth thousands, or even millions, in the right condition? So, the next time you come across a Washington quarter, give it a closer look. You never know what treasure might be hiding in plain sight. We're talking about a 2000 P mint mark Washington quarter that could potentially be worth millions. That's right, a quarter you might have in your pocket could be a valuable gem. But what makes this coin so special? Stick around, and I'll tell you everything you need to know about the 2000 P Washington quarter. Let's start with some history. The 2000 Washington quarter is part of the State Quarter Series, one of the most popular coin programs in U.S. history. Launched in 1999, this series featured different designs on the reverse side, honoring each state. In 2000, we saw quarters representing states like Massachusetts, Maryland, South Carolina, New Hampshire, and Virginia. But today, we're focusing on the 2000 quarter minted in Philadelphia, indicated by the P mint mark. Millions of these were produced, so why is it that some of these coins can fetch thousands or even millions at auction? Not all 2000 P Washington quarters are worth millions. The key to unlocking its value lies in its errors and rarity. Let's break it down. The most sought-after versions of this coin are those with minting errors. These errors are mistakes made during the coin's production, and collectors absolutely love them because they're rare. Some examples include coins that have double die errors, off-center strikes, or even clashing die marks. Another major factor is the coin's condition. If your 2000 P quarter is in mint state condition, meaning it has never been circulated or handled roughly, its value can skyrocket. Coins that are graded MS 65 or higher by professional grading companies, like PCGS or NGC, are considered in top-notch condition and can command a huge premium. In fact, one perfect 2000 P quarter in mint state was sold for a jaw-dropping price at auction, pushing its value into the thousands of dollars range. Some rare coins with errors can even cross into the millions when sold to the right collectors. So, how can you tell if your 2000 P quarter is one of these rare, high-value coins? First, check for the P mint mark on the front of the coin, just to the right of George Washington's ponytail. Then, closely examine the coin for any visible errors like doubled lettering or a misaligned design. If you suspect your coin has an error, it's a good idea to have it professionally evaluated by a grading service. Next, you want to check the condition. Coins in pristine condition without scratches or discoloration are much more likely to be worth big money. If you have a 2000p quarter in mint state, you could be holding on to a potential jackpot. Now, let's talk money. In recent years, 2000p quarters with minting errors or those in near-perfect condition have been auctioned for thousands of dollars. There are even rumors and reports of coins fetching millions from passionate collectors. So if you find a rare error coin or a flawless 2000p quarter, it might just be your ticket to a huge payday. Before you rush to check your coin jar, here are some final tips. Always handle your coins carefully, preferably with gloves, and store them in protective cases to avoid damage. If you think you found a valuable coin, it's worth getting it professionally appraised to determine its true value. And remember, even if your 2000p quarter isn't a jackpot, every coin has its own story and place in history. Happy hunting, and who knows, you might just uncover $1 million treasure. If you found this video helpful or interesting, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more coin-related content. Hit the notification bell so you never miss out on discovering the next rare coin in your collection. We're talking about the 2015p mint mark quarter dollar that could be worth, wait for it, millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. A simple 25-cent piece from 2015 could potentially fetch a fortune. First off, let's start with the basics. The 2015 quarter dollar features George Washington on the obverse, or head side, just like every other quarter. But what makes this quarter different? This quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which features national parks and other national sites. In 2015, 5 different designs were issued, including Nebraska's Homestead National Monument, Louisiana's Kisatchie National Forest, and more. Now, let's talk about why one of these coins could be worth more than just pocket change. There are a few key reasons why some of these 2015p mint quarters are fetching thousands, or even millions, at auction. The P on the coin stands for the Philadelphia Mint, where these coins were struck. But not all P mint mark quarters are created equal. Collectors are on the lookout for certain rare errors and unique conditions that can make these coins extremely valuable. One of the biggest reasons a 2015p quarter can become $1 million coin is due to minting errors. Let's break down the kinds of errors that can send your quarter's value skyrocketing. First, there's the double die error. This happens when the die used to strike the coin shifts between strikes, causing a doubled image on the coin's design. If you find a 2015p quarter with a doubled die, particularly on the date or Washington's profile, you could be looking at a rare gem. Another error to watch for is a planchet error. This is when a coin is struck on a blank that's either too thick, too thin, or even made of the wrong metal. A mistake like this can send collectors into a bidding frenzy. Even if your 2015p quarter doesn't have an obvious error, its condition can still make it incredibly valuable. This is where coin grading comes in. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin, completely uncirculated and flawless. A high-grade, mint-condition 2015p quarter, especially if it's been preserved in pristine shape, can be worth a lot more than face value. In fact, some high-grade examples have sold for thousands, and if you combine that with a rare error, you could be looking at $1 million piece. So, how can you find out if your 2015p quarter is worth millions? First, grab a magnifying glass and carefully inspect the coin's details, especially the date, Washington's profile, and the mint mark. Look for any doubling, unusual textures, or abnormalities. Next, check the coin's overall condition. Does it look brand new, or is it scratched up and worn? The closer to mint condition, the better. And lastly, consider getting your coin professionally graded. This can help solidify its value and attract potential buyers or collectors. There you have it, folks. The 2015p mint mark quarter dollar may just be worth more than a quarter, and if you're lucky enough to have a rare error or a perfectly preserved coin, you could be looking at a life-changing payday. Don't forget to check your loose change, you never know when you might hit the jackpot. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow collectors, and don't forget to subscribe for more coin collecting tips and treasures. Who knows what other hidden gems are out there waiting to be discovered? We're diving into a fascinating piece of American currency that you might have overlooked, the 1996 $quarter coin. You might be surprised to learn that this little coin can be worth millions of dollars. So, let's get right into it. First, let's talk about what the 1996 $quarter coin actually is. This coin was minted in Philadelphia and features the classic design by John Flanagan, showcasing George Washington on the front, with an eagle on the back. While millions of these quarters were produced, some hold a special significance that can elevate their worth dramatically. So, why can this quarter be worth millions? It all comes down to rarity and demand. The 1996 quarter was part of a larger mintage that includes millions of coins, but certain factors make specific versions much more sought after by collectors. For instance, some coins are known to have unique errors or variations that were produced in limited quantities. Errors such as double die or coins struck on the wrong planchet can make a quarter go from face value to thousands, or even millions, at auction. Now, let's discuss how to determine the value of your 1996 quarter. Coin grading plays a crucial role in valuation. A coin graded in the mint state condition can fetch significantly higher prices than one in good condition. Coins in mint state condition have little to no wear and are often uncirculated. In contrast, heavily worn coins might only be worth their face value, which is 25 cents. Let's take a look at some recent sales of the 1996 quarter. In the past few years, certain high-grade specimens with unique errors have sold for upwards of $50,000 to over $1 million at auction. This is why it's crucial to check your change and look for that hidden gem. So, how can you check if your 1996 quarter is valuable? Start by looking for any noticeable errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling in the lettering or unusual features. If you think you have something special, consider having it professionally graded by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. We're diving into something truly special, the 2015 Mint Mark $quarter coin. This little piece of currency has a fascinating story, and it could be worth millions of dollars. So, let's get right into it. First, let's talk about the basics. The 2015 quarter was part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which features stunning designs that honor our national parks and sites. This specific quarter features the Shenandoah National Park in Virginia. Now, what makes this coin so valuable? The 2015 Mint Mark quarter stands out for a few reasons. The 2015 quarter had a much lower mintage compared to other quarters. While millions of coins are usually produced, only about 1.1 million of these were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. With a limited supply and high demand from collectors, this quarter's value has skyrocketed. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for rare pieces, and this quarter fits the bill. Now, condition is everything when it comes to coin value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. A 2015 quarter in mint condition, graded at MS65 or higher, can fetch anywhere from $100 to $200. But if you're lucky enough to find a coin graded at MS67 or higher, you could see prices soar to over $5,000. That's right, this quarter is more than just pocket change. But that's not all. There are also special varieties to keep an eye out for. For instance, if your coin has an error, like a double strike or misalignment, it could be worth even more. Some collectors have reported selling their error coins for tens of thousands of dollars. If you're interested in collecting or selling this quarter, I recommend checking out local coin shows or online marketplaces. Websites like eBay and Heritage Auctions often have listings for these coins. Just make sure you do your research to ensure you're getting a fair price. Before we wrap up, make sure to check your change. You never know what hidden treasures you might find. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new today, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below with your thoughts on the 2015 P Mint Mark quarter. Have you found any valuable coins in your pocket change? I'd love to hear your stories. We're diving into a remarkable coin that's been catching the eyes of collectors and investors alike, the 2016 P Mint Mark quarter dollar. This coin isn't just your average quarter, it has a fascinating story and is worth a lot more than face value. So, let's explore its value and why it's worth millions. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 2016 P Mint Mark quarter is special because it's the first quarter in U.S. history to feature a P Mint mark from the Philadelphia Mint. This marks a significant change, as previously, quarters were primarily minted in Denver or San Francisco. The Philadelphia Mint produced around 800 million of these quarters, but what makes them stand out? On the front, we have the iconic image of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, while the reverse showcases the national park commemorations from the America the Beautiful series. The 2016 P Mint Mark quarter specifically features the Shawnee National Forest in Illinois, known for its stunning natural beauty. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the value. Most 2016 P Mint Mark quarters are worth only 25 cents in circulation. However, uncirculated versions can fetch much higher prices. Depending on their condition, certain 2016 P quarters have been valued at hundreds to thousands of dollars at auction, with some rare specimens going for even more. But what determines this value? Several factors come into play. Coins in mint condition, often graded as MS 67 or higher, are worth significantly more. As collectors seek to complete their sets, high demand can drive prices up. While many were produced, certain errors or unique features can make a quarter exceptionally rare. So, how can you identify a valuable 2016 P Mint Mark quarter? Here are some tips. Make sure it's a P. Look for any unique features, such as double dies or off-center strikes. Use a magnifying glass to check for scratches, dings, or where that might affect its grade. If you think you have a valuable 2016 P quarter, there are many avenues to sell it. You can go to local coin shops, attend coin shows, or even sell online through auction sites. Just make sure to get it graded by a reputable service for maximum value. In conclusion, the 2016 P Mint Mark quarter dollar isn't just a piece of change, it's a collector's item with potential value in the thousands. Make sure to check your change and happy hunting. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insights into the world of coins. We're diving into a fascinating topic in the world of numismatics, the 2017 P Mint Mark quarter dollar coin. You may have seen these coins before, but did you know they could be worth millions? Let's explore why this coin is so special and how much it's truly worth. The 2017 P quarter dollar is unique because it's the first U.S. coin to feature the P Mint mark, signifying that it was minted in Philadelphia. This was part of a special initiative to celebrate the 225th anniversary of the U.S. Mint. The obverse of the coin features the iconic image of George Washington, while the reverse showcases a representation of national parks. Now, let's talk about rarity. The U.S. Mint produced about 1.5 billion of these quarters, but what makes some of them rare is their condition. Coins graded as MS 67 or higher by professional grading services can fetch astronomical prices. In fact, some auction results have shown that pristine examples can be valued at over $10,000. So, how can you determine if your 2017 P quarter dollar is worth a fortune? Here are a few tips. The P Mint mark should be located on the reverse, just to the right of the eagle's wing. Use a magnifying glass to look for scratches, dings, or any imperfections. The better the condition, the higher the value. If you think you have a rare piece, consider getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A good grade can significantly increase the coin's value. The market for rare coins, including the 2017 P quarter, has been booming. Online platforms like eBay and auction houses regularly feature these coins, and prices can vary widely based on condition and demand. Just last year, a few exceptional examples sold for upwards of $30,000. So, there you have it. The 2017 P Mint Mark $quarter coin is not just a quarter, it's a collector's item that could potentially be worth millions, depending on its condition and rarity. If you have one of these in your collection, it might be time to take a closer look. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting content about coins and their values. We're talking about a coin that could be sitting in your pocket right now, the 2020 D Mint Mark $quarter. Could this coin be worth millions? Let's find out. The 2020 D quarter, part of the America the Beautiful series, was minted at the Denver Mint, hence the D Mint mark. Most people see these as just everyday pocket change, but in the world of numismatics, certain rare features or conditions can make them incredibly valuable. Before we dive into what makes this coin potentially worth millions, let's take a quick look at its history. The 2020 quarter was part of a series that featured national parks and landmarks. But what sets the D Mint mark apart? And why are some of these coins fetching jaw-dropping prices? First off, condition is everything. A coin graded as MS68 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, could be where the real value lies. These grades indicate that the coin is nearly flawless, with few, if any, imperfections. Even the tiniest scratch can lower its value. But that's not all. Error coins are another gold mine in the world of collecting. Some 2020 D quarters have been found with unique minting errors. These could include double dies, off-center strikes, or even misaligned dies. These mistakes make the coin stand out, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for them. In fact, error coins or rare high-grade 2020 D quarters have sold at auction for astonishing amounts, some even reaching hundreds of thousands of dollars, and experts speculate that in the right market, such coins could reach the $1 million mark. So, what should you do if you have a 2020 D quarter? First, check the coin's condition. If it's pristine, get it professionally graded. Keep an eye out for unusual features like minting errors or rare varieties. And of course, stay updated on auctions because the coin market can shift dramatically, especially for rare finds like this. Now, you might be thinking, what are the odds of having one of these rare coins? Well, it may be slim, but the possibility of turning 25 cents into millions of dollars makes the search totally worth it. Who knows, that quarter in your pocket could be the one collectors have been waiting for. So, don't overlook your change, you could be sitting on a fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and ring the bell for notifications. You don't want to miss our next video where we reveal more hidden treasures in your everyday change. We're exploring something truly exciting, the 2021 P Mint Mark $quarter coin, a modern-day rarity that's been making waves in the coin collecting community. Could this seemingly ordinary quarter be worth millions? You'll be surprised by what we uncover today, so stick around. Before we jump into why this coin is worth so much, let's first take a closer look at the 2021 P Mint Mark $quarter. This coin was minted in Philadelphia, which is where the P Mint mark comes from. It's part of the America the Beautiful Quarter series, a popular collection that ran from 2010 to 2021. But what makes this particular coin stand out from all the other quarters minted in 2021? Well, that's where things get interesting. While millions of 2021 quarters were struck, there are specific reasons why certain coins are considered valuable, and in this case, some 2021 P Mint quarters have skyrocketed in price. The key to its incredible value lies in two things: errors and rarity. Some of these 2021 P Mint Mark quarters were struck with errors, and in the world of coin collecting, error coins can be a goldmine. Whether it's a double die, a misaligned die, or even planchet errors. These mistakes make coins highly desirable to collectors. For instance, there have been reports of 2021 P quarters with a struck-through grease error, where part of the design is missing or faded due to grease on the die. These types of errors are rare and can significantly increase the coin's value. Some of these error coins have fetched thousands, even millions of dollars at auction. Just imagine, a coin that you could find in your pocket change could be worth millions simply because of a minting mistake. And it's not just error coins. Coins in pristine condition, graded as MS-65 or higher, can also command high prices. In the coin world, grading is everything. A coin graded MS-65 or higher is considered to be in mint state, meaning it has no signs of wear and tear. If your 2021 P mint quarter is graded this high, especially if it has an error, its value could soar. If you think you've got a valuable 2021 P mint quarter, I recommend having it professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. The higher the grade, the higher the potential value. So why is there so much demand for these coins? Part of it comes down to the limited number of high-grade and error coins that exist. As more collectors realize how rare these 2021 P quarters are, the competition to own one increases, and so does the price. There have already been cases where these rare 2021 P mint mark quarters have fetched staggering prices at auction. Some have sold for tens of thousands, while others are projected to reach even higher as time goes on. Who knows, the next $1 million sale could be just around the corner. So, how can you get your hands on one of these valuable 2021 P mint mark quarters? Start by checking your pocket change, old coin rolls, or even bank rolls. You never know what you might find. Keep an eye out for any noticeable errors or coins in excellent condition. Imagine discovering that the quarter sitting in your pocket is worth millions. It's possible with the 2021 P mint mark quarter, especially if it's a rare error coin or in top-notch condition. So, keep searching, and who knows? You might strike gold. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their hidden value, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Drop a comment below if you've come across any rare coins. We'd love to hear your stories.